country people, once again welcome back to my channel. Thank you for all the love. Today's video I'm going to talk to you about contraceptives, and I'm going to talk to you about non-hormonal contraceptives, which are artificial. So in my previous video I've done natural methods of contraception, so you can go and check them out. And by contraception I just mean preventing pregnancy. Yeah, so we jump into the artificial methods. So with me here I have some I'll call them leaflets and samples. So we have the WHO medical eligibility criteria wheel for contraceptive use. So this one, so basically this is just a wheel. It comes like this, and then it has this wheel. So what this wheel does, it's just a guide. This is not the latest guideline if you're a medic. There's the latest guideline, you can check it on the WHO website, it's there. So the purpose of this wheel is to guide you as a prescriber, and also it can also guide you as a patient to know what type of contraceptive that you are supposed to use. So here we have, for example, if someone has maybe a condition, maybe HIV, maybe you're on medications, you have a headache, you smoke, you have diabetes, obesity, you have hypertension, you have a heart disease, you have like venous embolism, that's like a clot in your veins, liver disease, breast cancer, cervical cancer. So everyone, literally everyone is catered for. So what you do, I'll just choose one example. For example, you have uterine fibroids. Okay, let me not use that. Let me just use cervical cancer because this is controversial. So if I have cervical cancer and I want to be put on a contraceptive, because it's important when you're undergoing cancer treatment, you should be on a contraceptive, because when you get pregnant, your baby will kind of be affected. So it's advisable to use a contraceptive. So there are options. So there's here on the wheel, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, it means use the method in any circumstance. So which means you can use this method anytime, anywhere, this method of contraception. Then 2, generally use the method. 3, use of the method not usually recommended unless other more or appropriate methods are not available or acceptable. Then 4, do not use the method. So for example, I have cancer, cervical cancer, God forbid. So I can use 1, progestin only pills. So you see, I can be given progestin only pills. Then I can also be given copper IUD. So it's written 1 there. So copper IUD, I can get it. And then also 2, generally use the method. So all these ones that are written 2, 2, 2, I can use them. So generally this is the guide that you can use to give contraceptives to anyone. So let me, without much further ado, let me jump to this video. Yeah, so today I have interesting things here. 1, we have a condom. So let me just open. Curiosity killed the cat. Let me just open. And yeah, it's Trust Classic. I'm not advertising them. I just got this from the pharmacy for the purposes of demonstration. So this is a male condom. There are also female condoms. Unfortunately, I was unable to get the female condom, but this is most common. Ladies, have you ever used the female condom? Let me know in the comment section, because whoa, okay, I'll insert a pic so that you know how it looks like. Male condom, so comes like this. Oh yeah, so I'll just use this one. So if I feel become it has some liquid-ish, I don't know, then it's written for maximum protection. Okay, so let me just say condoms are usually like the safest, because they protect you from STIs, any STDs like syphilis, gonorrhea, HIV. These ones are good, like trust this. And then they also protect you from unwanted pregnancies. Yeah, so we'll see the disadvantages of the other methods and you'll be able to weigh the benefits. Yeah, so, and they have no side effects apart from people who are allergic to latex. Yeah, that's the only side effect that I've had. But it's better to be allergic to latex than to have DVT. So you can, okay, deep venous thrombosis, you can weigh the situations here. So for a condom to work, first of all, it must fit properly. So get the condom that is your size, because if it's too tight, it can burst. So that is why we usually have this frequent tales of, oh, the condom burst, but maybe you're just lying, you just didn't use a condom, and then you're coming to lie at the pharmacy that your condom burst anyway. And then if it's too loose, it will come off. So you're using a very big condom, you've overestimated your size, you've gone and bought a big condom, and then it's not fitting. Then when you're indulging, it comes off, maybe it remains in the ladies, wherever. Yeah, we've had cases like that. Then if you have sharp fingernails, hey, those ladies who have nails zenye sijui huwa zinafika wapi. Anyway, it's okay for beauty, but when you use a condom, or maybe you're trying to help your partner to wear a condom and you have those long nails, trust me, it will interfere with this and you can get pregnant. Okay, this reminds me of a story that I've had, or I read on the net. There was this lady who actually went and there was a billionaire who was in like hotel, checked in a hotel, and then the lady knew very well that this guy is a billionaire. So what she did, she went and took sperms from the condom that the guy had used, and then she put the sperms in herself. Then she ended up getting pregnant. Then she actually sued that billionaire and then she won. Yeah, like she went, did a court case, and then she won against the billionaire, and you've just inseminated yourself with someone's sperms without consent. Really, ladies? What tunaambiwa after certain? Fear women. Guys, fear these women. They can do so much. Anyway, and then do not use oil-based products. So there's something called vaginal dryness. I'll address it in another video. So maybe sometimes your partner has not maybe stimulated you well, and then you're dry. And then he decides you're going to use, maybe I've had people say they use Vaseline, they use lotions, they use, guys, what are you doing to these ladies for lubrication? Just don't do that, because when you're using that and you're using this, it will tear off, and this can lead to unwanted pregnancies. Yeah. And then also another thing, remove it once you're done. Okay, I feel like you know what I'm saying. Okay, fine, let me just explain. Once you've already come, or you've released your semen or whatever into the condom, don't stay for long there. Like, pull out, because the longer you stay, the higher the probability that the sperms can actually like come out of the condom, and then the girls end up getting pregnant. And then you're like, oh, we used protection, and the girl is pregnant, alafu na deny. It's just not fair. Anyway, yeah. And then there are some condoms that usually have spermicides. I'm not really sure if this one has. So for that case of that guy, if he had used condoms that have spermicides, maybe the spermicide would have killed the sperms, and then the lady wouldn't have gotten pregnant from inseminating herself. Yeah. So for the female condoms, works the same way as the male condoms in terms of safety. But then I'm thinking, wow, okay, how does it really work? I've never seen anyone who's used the female condom. If you've used it before, please let me know in the comment section. Hakuna aibu, just let us learn. Yeah. So the next one we have spermicide. Yeah, so spermicides, these are just basically chemicals that kill the sperm. So I'll just open so that you can see how they actually look like. So they come in form of gels, capsules, pessaries. So what I have here, these are pessaries. So these ones you're just supposed to insert into your vagina like 15 to 30 minutes before engaging in sexual intercourse. So what? Okay, it's written tear here, so it just looks like a normal pessary. So you just tear and then you insert and then you go and have sex. So you precaution, don't take more than an hour, because the effectiveness of it won't will reduce. Yeah, so insert it into birth canal, wait for 10 minutes, don't wait here, and then you leave it in for at least 6 hours before sex. I don't know what this one says. Let me just see the instructions for use. Yeah. Yeah, so it just basically gives what you're supposed to, the instructions for use. Yeah, so that's just it. Yeah, so the side effects, you could get an irritation, because this one is a chemical. So if you're allergic to this, you can get an irritation. And then it doesn't protect you against STIs and other diseases like HIV, gonorrhea, syphilis, those ones. And then pregnancy. Okay, it prevents against pregnancy. Oof, what am I saying? Sorry, because it will kill the sperms. Yeah. So also it kills the normal flora of your vagina. I'm just trying to see what it contains. Yeah, and this can lead to infection. So also be careful when you're using this. Yeah, then the next one I have is intrauterine devices. So IUD, the normal copper T. So it's usually just, I'll insert a photo. It's usually just a small rod shaped like a T. And then they just insert it into your birth canal. And then it's just spermicidal. So what it does, it will kill the sperms and then you won't end up getting pregnant. Disadvantage, people usually get very heavy menses. So many people, like maybe 2 or 3 days later, you start like feeling you're cramping, you have very heavy bleeding. Yeah, it's because of that. And then also it can trigger inflammation. What I mean, it can trigger a swelling in your uterus or your cervix, because this is a foreign body that is being introduced into you. So be really careful when you go for IUDs. Also, it needs to be installed ama kuwekewa. Okay, unafaa kuwekewa na a professional, because if someone doesn't do it well, it can end up like causing injuries. You see, this is a metal, so inaweza kudunga, and then you can also have a bleed internally and you have a wound. So it's really important that you know where to go and get it. That's why I'd advise go and see a gyna for that. Yeah, usiende to like reja. Yeah, also it can cause infections. Some people have complained of infections immediately after having the IUDs. Yeah. So it lasts for a long period of time, which is okay, and it's non-hormonal, so it won't affect the hormones in your body, so it's relatively safe, but it won't protect you against the STIs. Yeah. So another one, we have the diaphragm or the cervical cap. I'll insert a photo. So basically this is just a barrier, so you just insert it into the vagina. Then when you're having sex, it's like that diaphragm or cap will hold the sperms, and then you just remove it. And then we have the ring. There's also a ring that is put inside your vagina. I'll try and look for the photos and put. Also, it's just spermicidal and it's just a barrier. Yeah. Then we have the last one, we have sterilization. So by sterilization, there are two methods. Yeah, so one is tubal ligation and two is vasectomy. So for tubal ligation, this is whereby the fallopian tubes, the fallopian tubes, that's where fertilization takes place. So basically what they do, they just they either clip or tie a part of the fallopian tube, and then it will prevent the sperm and the ovum from meeting. Yeah, that is how basically that's work. Then vasectomy. So men, just let me know, why don't you want to have a vasectomy? Why do you put pressure so much on a lady to be on the contraceptive, yet you can just do vasectomy na story iishe? It won't make you less of a man because you've done a vasectomy. We ladies take a lot for you, so you can take that bullet for us, because I'm not being chauvinistic. This is just the reality, or rather my reality. A lady can only get pregnant once in 9 months or once in a year. Let me say once in a year, yes. But a guy, you can impregnate as many ladies as possible. So this is a debate, so let me know in the comment section who actually requires to be on the contraceptive more. Is it the guy or the lady, basing on my perception? Let's discuss that. Guys, I'm not attacking you, so don't attack me. Yeah, so vasectomy, what it does, basically you just tie or cut the sperm duct or the vas deferens. So this is where the sperms pass through the urethra and then to the penis. So you just kind of cut that or block that so that sperms won't pass through. It's basically the same as TL, other than this is for males, the other one is for females. Yeah, so sterilization, it works. It's better, actually I'd prefer sterilization, like you just give birth once then do TL or do vasectomy, other than being on the hormonal contraceptives. So on my next video, I'll talk about the hormonal contraceptives. Then you can actually weigh the risk-benefit ratio. But if I'm to be asked, like, what is the best contraceptive for you, guys, this is it. You can combine this and your safe days. Yeah, because safe days really work. This works too. This will protect you from basically anything. So this is my to go if I'm asked. I'll always advise you to go for it. Yeah, so thank you so much for participating. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and share, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.